Hello, welcome back to another market review. Today was the last trading day of the week, and it was a pretty good day. Um, so starting from the top down, same thing that I've been looking at since the start of the week. We still have this previous month high SMT intact, and a change in state of delivery in on all three assets. So this is still giving me a framework to look for continued lower prices, at least on the higher time frame. And then we drop to the 6 hour chart. We still have this previous week high SMT intact as well, where NQ closed above, but ES and YM did not. We had a nice expensive move lower, but never created any opposing SMTs on the lows. Um, so the SMT on the highs are still intact, so I'd still expect further downside. Um, Alright, and then going to the 90-minute chart. Yesterday, we actually end up creating a previous day high SMT, which you see I got Wednesday to Thursday previous day high SMT. This is a wick to body SMT. This is when ES and YM, they both closed above previous day high, but NQ, as you can see here, didn't. It was just, it closed just below it. So that is an SMT, and that happened between Wednesday and Thursday, and then from there we got an expansive move to the downside overnight, and that kind of showed me that sells was still a pretty good idea, and a good thing to look for going into today. So since we have a previous month high SMT, a previous week high SMT, and a previous day high SMT, again a lot of stacked confluences. So I would just be looking for a lower time frame SMT to get in on as my entry, either 15-minute or 5-minute. So dropping to the, I have a screenshot here. On the 15-minute, this is what it looked like at the time. So we had also a 15-minute SMT. And this was my entry time frame because on the 5-minute we didn't have any SMTs on the highs. So I was just referring to this 15-minute one. NQ closed above previous session high, while YM and ES did not. They failed to. And then when we got that change in state of delivery here on NQ, that's where I entered, and I was targeting previous day low as my final target. And yeah, we it was a pretty nice expensive trade. Let me go in. Yeah, so this was previous day low here. This was the SMT on the highs here. When we did reach this this low here, I did take a 50% partial and then left the rest to run to previous day low. We never quite got to previous day low, and then we just kind of chopped around, and then I ended up closing my position at the end of day, and I realized on the day 2R. So that was the trade for today. It was very kind of clear and simple, kind of what I was speaking about yesterday about waiting for a clear day to come around, and then acting on that. So yeah, so that was the trade for this day, and overall it was a pretty good first week back in trading. I mean, I think that's 3.7R on the week on this first week back. So yeah, pretty nice start, and just 2 training days and both winning. I took this trade on both my accounts, my funded futures and FTMO. As you can see here, as you can see, the profit on the day 1,490. I just closed it before it hit the 50% consistency rule. So I think I'm literally like $43 away from passing this account, which is very close. So hopefully next trade, if it goes a little bit in profit, I'll close it, and that'll be this challenge. And on my FTMO account, also realized I think it was just under $2,000. So that's a 2% increase on the day, which is good. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. So yeah, it was a pretty solid week. Followed the plan and model well, managed it well. I mean, um, no real mistakes this week. Everything was done really well, and yeah, that's about it. So we'll see what next week brings, and I'll be back on Monday. All right, see ya.